Ultamize. Let me give you something practical you can use today. After your next meeting, don't ask yourself, did I do a good job? Ask yourself this instead. Did I make things easier for everyone else or harder? That one question will tell you more about your professional reputation than almost anything else. Because whether you see it or not, this is an invisible scorecard running in every interaction you have. No one shows it to you, no one explains it, but it's there. Every time you speak in a meeting, send a message, follow up, or handle a situation, people are quietly updating their impression of you. They're asking themselves things like, do I trust this person? Do they get to the point? Do they understand the situation? Do they make things smoother or more complicated? And most important, would I feel comfortable bringing this person into something more important? I've seen this play out thousands of times. Someone's doing solid work. They're smart. They're capable, but they're not being included in bigger opportunities. They have no idea why. No one tells them that, hey, you make meetings slightly more awkward. No one says you over explain and lose people. No one explains, I don't feel completely comfortable putting you in front of a client. They just don't get invited. That's how careers stall, not because of one big mistake, but because of a series of small signals that create just enough doubt. You talk a little too long. You interrupt without realizing it. You send messages with no context. You follow up in a way that feels pushy instead of helpful. None of these are disasters, but together they create friction. And friction is the enemy of trust. Here's the key insight: people don't promote the person who impresses them the most. They promote the person they feel the most comfortable with, the person who doesn't create problems, the person who doesn't need to be managed closely, the person they can bring into a meeting, a call, or a public situation and relax. That's what this invisible scorecard is really measuring. Not just what you know, but how you make people feel when you're involved. Do things feel clear, calm, and under control? Or do they feel slightly uncertain? Your goal isn't to be perfect. Your goal is to consistently reduce uncertainty, to make interactions feel smoother, to make people feel like things are easier when you're part of the process. Because once that happens, something subtle shifts. People start thinking about you differently. They stop seeing you as someone who just does tasks, and they start seeing you as someone they can trust in bigger moments. And that's when opportunities start to open up for you.